The Taken King is just over 3 weeks away, and my hype is just getting more and more as the days go by. I don't know how excited you are, but every single day that comes by, I'm getting more and more excited. Every time Bungie release something new, I'm getting more excited. And I think, was it the yesterday or the day before, they had a live stream around the tower and all the new stuff in the tower. I'm sure that's around YouTube everywhere. Unfortunately, I didn't screen cap it or anything like that. I was watching it. It was only on for, I think it was literally exactly an hour that it finished. It finished at 8 o'clock, yeah. So what I have been able to gather is just all three subclasses and broken down. This isn't from the live stream. This is from different sources. These are all three. I got some really cool photos to go with them, but these are fully broken down. Not everything. I'll have the super, one grenade, and two of the special like perks you get with it. Also, I've got a Bungie's pro tip. Right, so let's jump into this. The first one is the Titan Sunbreaker. We obviously know what that is. The big, massive fiery guy with hammers. Hammer of Soul is the special. The Titan super ability allows you to conjure a flaming hammer that will shatter enemy skulls with devastating melee attack. Now, we've all seen this. Not all of us have played it. I've experienced it. I've played it. It's the strongest one out of all three of them. It's my go-to class, even though I'm a hunter. I like hunter better. But yeah, we've all seen it. He throws the hammers. You can smack people around the head with the hammer and stuff like that. So moving on to the first grenade. I've only got one grenade for each class. So the first grenade is called a thermite grenade. These grenades create explosions that send streaks of fire rushing towards your target. To me, that sounds pretty much like the... Is it Hunter? Yep, the Hunter one where the diamonds split up and they go towards your target. Just like that, but this one, it's streaks of fire. The first special perk we got is called Sunstrike. And this melee attack allows Titans to set their enemies on fire. So yeah, when I say two perks, one's melee, one's a perk. So pretty much like the Warlock there, I think. When you hit them, they set on fire. I think it should be pretty much like that. So these classes are a bit similar. And the perk is called Firekeeper. An augment to Hammer of Salt that makes a special last longer. It also gives you an overshield as long as you're standing in a sunspot, which is a pool of fire that Sunbreakers can create with their Hammer of Soul. So I'm guessing you can create a ring around yourself. Maybe it's like the Hunter where if you press R2 you can go invisible. You can send out streaks of electric. Maybe you create a circle, you can get inside it and make your special last longer if there's no one near you. And Bungie's pro tip that came with this is the Sunbreaker has an attack where he lunges forwards and uppercuts guys. You can also do this in the air with a flaming knee. This will chain detonate. If you launch that guy to another set of guys, the chain will pop with a significant amount of damage. If you can line this up, this is a kind of minigame you play once. This kind of minigame you play once you know how this works. You don't want to just kill a guy, you want to kick him into his friend so that he can chain detonate. He can also make an area of fire around him, and while he's standing in the pool of his fire, his super goes down very slowly so he can hold the space for a very long time. He's all about shelling one area, moving to it, and fighting from that area. So that sounds like that new map. Is it Ghost Ship, where if you punch them when they die they just fly away? So if you hit him with your special, you can kick him, he can fly away, and then he can set a chain reaction off, which sounds pretty sweet to me. But yeah, moving on to the Warlock Stormcaller. The super is called Storm Rance, and this super gives Warlock an arc lightning grenade, a lot of lightning attack that deals massive damage to multiple enemies. We've all seen this. He kind of starts floating on his tiptoes or something and then starts shooting electric out of his hands constantly. The grenade that comes with that is called Storm Grenade. This explosion calls down a localized lightning storm, so I guess it's like a lightning storm grenade. I don't know, or it just calls it down from the sky though. Maybe it's just a more upgraded lightning grenade. So these classes kind of mix in with the other ones. Okay, the melee attack is called Thunder Strike, an electrifying melee strike that hits from an extended range. So maybe you can literally just fire a bit of electric out your hands, or maybe it's just like Commando Pro out of Call of Duty because that perk was ridiculous. The perk that comes with that is called Perpetual Charge. Performing a melee kill recharges your grenade ability, while grenade kills recharge your melee skill. So now there's melee skill as well. I don't got too much information about melee skill, maybe it's a new type of thing, but like I said, if I ever get more information I'll tell you. And this is Bungie's pro tip. He's not very subtle. He's basically electrocutes everybody like Emperor Palpatine. Don't know who that is. His melee is probably going to be the most contentious thing. Has a very long range attack when his melee skill is charged up. It's very hard to beat him in a melee fight from a distance. Warlock should start getting used to engaging with melee early on. If they're not going up against another Stormcaller in PvP, he can win melee fights pretty easily. So if you're a person that goes around punching everyone, first of all, you're gay, you suck, because it's just like Call of Duty when... I'm not joking, you're not gay, you don't suck, but that just reminds me of Call of Duty when people run around with tack knives and try and ruin your game. So if you're one of them guys that run around meleeing people all the time, that's one guy that's going to make me quit a game because I can't cope with that. And now that they've got an extended, massive freaking attack, I'll definitely be quitting. So this leaves us now with the final one of today, which is the Hunter Night Stalker. The special is called Shadow Shot. This super gives hunters a bow that can one-shot enemies. This shot can also create a void anchor on walls and floors that tethers enemies to one spot. The duration of this anchor is extended with every enemy you kill, so every tethered enemy you kill increases the length of the time your tether will stay in place and capture more enemies. This is one of the ways that Bungie was able to balance the ability for both PvE and PvP. And the grenade that comes with that is called Void Wall Grenade. This explosion emits a horizontal wall of burning void light. So I think it was actually shown very first when he shoots an arrow and it creates like a little wall where enemies can't shoot through it. I think that's just exactly like the Titan bubble. So yeah, again, these are all mixing in together, but there's new kind. Smoke. In addition to grenades, Night Stalkers can also store smoke that slows and distorts enemies who are caught in the blast. So again, there's no melee in this guy. There'll probably just be a punch or maybe you the knife. But on the gunslinger, yeah, on the gunslinger class, you get a throwing knife, don't you? So I'm guessing you get a smoke grenade. Bit of Call of Duty there. But yeah, you get a smoke grenade as well. And the perk that comes with this is called Shade Step. A well-timed roll that will allow you to avoid damage. Oh, so you can literally roll out the way. This should have been at the start of Destiny, in my opinion. You should be able to roll out the way. That's just my opinion. And Bungie's pro tip is the hunter has a bunch of toys. He has smoke grenades, and that debuff is much stronger if you hit people directly with the grenade than if people run through your smoke cloud later. His base super is also pretty complicated. He has the bow, and wherever his arrow hits, he creates an anchor that reaches out and grabs stuff. Anyone who is grabbed by that tether is debuffed. And in PvP, it's hard to stop to all supers. If you see a Titan and a Warlock coming into your base with their supers, you can hit above the door with a tether and it will shut down, put them both down and hold them in place. It's a great counter maneuver. So that sounds like a sick super, and thank God I like Hunter. It just sounds like you can stop any super coming at you just with a bow. So maybe you can't kill enemies if you don't hit it, but you can just shoot it at a door and create a wall where nothing can get through and slows them down. So that is sick. But anyway, I just wanted to go through all three of them today. And that is basically everything today. That's what it's called, a bit more detail. Break everything down for a melee attack, grenade, super, perk, and obviously I've got a Bungie pro tip for you. So if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Taken King, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, what I've just started yesterday is it's going to be 1 to 2 videos a day because they don't really take much to edit because I've not got any commentary in them. I've got nothing, it's just gameplay. So I might be getting 2 of them a day. Everyone's heard of the Hopscotch Pilgrim. It's the go-to gun for Destiny now. They've also got, is it the Dry Rot as well? I've already had that weapon for a long time. But I want to get that Hopscotch Pilgrim so bad that I've been live streaming constantly every single strike. So if you want to jump into the strike, if you want to get involved with me, I mean, you can get into the live stream and I'll get you guys into the stream with me and let you play with me if you want to do that. But yeah, I'm live streaming every strike and I've recorded every strike 2 a day on my channel until I finally get the Hopscotch Pilgrim. I've been busting the crap out of him, the level 28 strikes the past 2 or 3 days to try and get it, having no luck, getting nothing. I'm gonna keep going though. The strikes do repeat themselves. I think there's only 3 or 4 strikes that are there. I think I've only done around maximum of 4. I might have done 5, but yeah, there's not really much strikes that do it. So it will be the same strikes over and over again. I mean, I think 3 days, 3 episodes in a row, it's Epic's Prime, but yeah, I'm going to keep recording them and keep putting them up until I finally have that Hopscotch Pilgrim. And I'm constantly live streaming it. I've been live streaming it all today, live streaming it all tomorrow. So if you want to get involved, you jump into the live stream, speak to me on it, and I'll get you in. I'll make sure everyone has a go if there's more than a few people. But yeah, sounds like a good idea. Get there and get commenting. So like I said, subscribe to this channel, because the more subscribers I get, the quicker I'll get paid, and then the more time I have to make constant videos for you, because right now I'm working, so I don't have much time to do constant videos. But just think, after I hit that first maybe 10-20,000 subscribers and I'm getting 5-10k views a day, I'll be getting paid off YouTube then, or 24 hours a day. So like I said, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video, Guardians.